It's great to be back on the Iowa State University campus. This university plays such an important role in our state. As President Leith mentioned, this is a university that's a real leader in agriculture and engineering and in the fields that are really preparing Iowa youth for the great careers of the future. And we're really proud that you also are hosting the Iowa Youth Institute, as you said, in partnership with the governor and lieutenant governor and with the World Food Prize. And I want to thank all of the Iowa State University faculty members and staff and students that have been involved in helping make this exceptional experience available for Iowa students and their teachers. Ambassador Quinn, thank you for your vision for this Youth Institute and your commitment to inspiring the next generation of leaders in the fight against hunger. We think that we will see some future Norman Borlaugs come out of the young people that go through this program, and that's an exciting thing when you think of the future and the opportunities that we have. I want to especially thank Paul and Claudia Schickler for their personal generosity, which makes this program possible. I remember, as as Ken Quinn said, standing there in the governor's office when Paul and Claudia and the Ambassador Quinn and I were able to make that announcement about this public-private partnership to inspire the next generation of leaders in the fight against hunger. And now to come here annually and participate and see you all and the other sponsors that are helping make this as well. It's been 3 short years, but I'm delighted to see the success that's going on and the enthusiasm of the students that I talk to at my table, their teachers, all across the state about this program. I believe that the success of our state and our future depends on you. This Youth Institute exemplifies the first-class STEM initiatives that are gaining momentum across Iowa. I want to recognize my partner, the Lieutenant Governor Kim Reynolds, as co-chair of the Governor's STEM Advisory Council, along with Vermeer CEO Mary Andrenga. They do a tremendous job, and if you're not familiar with Vermeer Manufacturing, that's another dynamic Iowa company started by Mary's father, Gary Vermeer. He was a farmer that was also an inventor and created a lot of wonderful equipment that's now used all across the world. We started the STEM Advisory Council in July of 2011. And in just this short period of time, since July 2011 to now, Iowa has become nationally recognized for our leadership in STEM. As I said when we had the unveiling, Dr. Borlaug's statue, it really was a great day for Iowa. But it was a great day for America. And having been to India on a trade mission this past year and laid a wreath at Dr. Borlaug's statue there at the Institute in Mumbai, I respect and recognize how revered he is in places like India and Pakistan and Mexico and in the Middle East. I think sometimes we in Iowa don't have nearly the appreciation we should have for this world-renowned man. Dr. Borlaug brought together leaders of our country, Democrats and Republicans, to work together, and we are so proud of the legacy that he's left, and it's really something that can be an inspiration for future generations. Norman Borlaug, like you, was an Iowa student. I think it was a one-room country school that he went to up there near Cresco, Iowa, and he had very humble beginnings. And he was a very humble man. He grew up on a farm. He worked hard. He was very unassuming, but he accomplished so much in his lifetime. He earned the Nobel Peace Prize. He earned the admiration of world leaders and just common, ordinary people, especially farmers, from all over the world. The title that he richly deserves is the man that saved more lives than any other person that ever lived in this world. What a significant accomplishment. Dr. Borlaug achieved these great things by pursuing an education and a career in agricultural science. And he did it well into his 90s. He worked hard, he dreamed big, and he changed the world by putting science into the hands of those who needed it the most. Although Dr. Borlaug passed away in 2009, his legacy is not finished. When he was born in 1914, there were only 1.7 billion people on this earth. Today, we celebrate the centennial anniversary of Dr. Borlaug's birth on the very day that we dedicated his statue there, 25th day of March, Agriculture Day in the United States, and there are 7 million people living on this planet. By 2050, projections indicate there will be 9 billion people on Earth. Those 9 billion people all need to eat. Dr. Borlaug's story continues because you are all here today. A first step towards committing yourself to meeting the urgent challenge of feeding these 9 million people who will inhabit the earth in the year 2050. Dr. Borlaug's heroic example is one that you have an opportunity to follow, especially by pursuing education in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And frankly, there's probably not a better place to do it than right here in Iowa State. So, there's a lot of other good choices too, but this one is great. There's no better time or place to emulate Dr. Borlaug than right now and right here in Iowa. Iowa is a world leader in biosciences, cutting-edge fields which make a difference in all aspects of our lives, from food to fuel to human health to the environment. I guess I could add animal health too. That's important, and that's taught here at Iowa State as well. Not only are these exciting fields to be in, these fields are the future. This is where the great career opportunities are going to be. But Iowa also has an incredible agricultural heritage thanks to individuals like Norman Borlaug, Henry A. Wallace, George Washington Carver, and others. In 2014, it's also meaningful that we participate in this Iowa Youth Institute, as it is also the sesquicentennial anniversary of the birth of George Washington Carver, who also graduated from here in Iowa State. He was a scientist, an inventor, an agricultural visionary who was educated right here in Iowa State. Dr. Carver, who was born into slavery, possessed a deep curiosity about the natural world, pursued the sciences, and of course, a lot of places in those days he couldn't have gone in to a university. But he was accepted here at Iowa State, and we're all very proud that all the things he did in his life. He was an inventor who created a lot of things and embraced science as a way to improve life for those around him. Dr. Carver's scientific brilliance, humanitarian contribution, and triumph over tremendous personal adversity should also stand as yet another point of inspiration to all of you. We need your talents to carry on the unique and treasured agricultural and humanitarian heritage of our state and to meet the ever-increasing global demand for food. So, to the students, I commend you for being here today. Never forget that you are from the great state of Iowa, the home state of Dr. Borlaug, the state where George Washington Carver got his education, and we're humble, hardworking people are making a difference every day in changing the world for the better and fostering peace, prosperity, and advances in science. You too can change the world. There's no better place than to start right now, right here, and to set your own goals and what you want to accomplish in your lifetime. Finally, I want to thank all of the teachers that are here. You are the ones that are there to encourage and inspire the students to set these high and ambitious goals, and then to be able to watch and admire what they accomplish in their lifetime. Because teachers really touch the future. And I think of the great teachers I had that inspired me and got me interested in public service. My mother would have preferred that I'd been an engineer, but unfortunately I ended up in this line of work. We wouldn't be able to carry on Dr. Borlaug's legacy without your dedication, without the future young people becoming the leaders. So I just want to thank you for being part of this, and I just want to encourage you to use your God-given talents to the best of your ability, as Dr. Borlaug did throughout his entire life.